stop telling people your business. You need to use discernment when you speak to certain people about your goals and about your plans, because people are more nefarious than you'd like to think out here. If this year taught me anything, I need to keep every single thing I'm doing, all of my moves, anything that I'm interested in, any person I'm interested in, close to my chest until said thing has been completed. There are people out here who will pretend to like you, just to collect information on you, just to get close to you, just to know what you're doing, what you're interested in. If anything goes awry in that friendship, best believe they are ruining anything that you ever told them, or they're going to try at least. Any information about someone is currency, and any information can be traded for more currency. Don't let anyone know that you're in the interview process. Don't let anyone know that you're dating someone until you are in a relationship with that person. Don't let anyone know that you're interested in anything until said thing has been completed. We feel as if we're closer to that person when we overshare, when we share. Getting to know someone does not mean oversharing what you're doing and what your plans are. You have to use that discernment, your God-given discernment. And even if something was ruined, thank God for that. Always thank God for that experience, because now you know better. And when you know better, you truly do better.
I cannot stretch this enough. Guys, stop telling your business and your goals to everyone. Some people are really not out here rooting for you. You know, don't tell nobody that you're applying to that job. Don't tell nobody you're starting that business. Don't tell your goals until they are accomplished, until they are settled. The contract is settled, you won the case. Then you go out and you brag about it, and you tell, well, not brag, but you tell everybody that you want to know about it. But don't go out here bragging and telling your business to everybody now until everything is done. I literally told y'all a while back, if y'all look in those videos, about a mini story time about a girl that was acting like my friend, and she was acting like she was rooting for me and my content creating, and the whole time she was hating on me, and she was literally disliking me, talking behind my back, wishing evil on me, wishing evil on my success the whole time. And I was telling this girl my every move, and I was wondering why certain plans didn't fall into place at that time. Also telling her my plans at that time about my content creating, I felt unproductive. I didn't do no content creating when I was around her. It took me a long time to get back on track and do my content how I normally do. Now, if something is meant for you, that is meant for you. Nobody cannot take that from you. But, however, there can be people that put evil energy out here on you that can prolong things, that can throw obstacles your way, that can just prolong your energy and make you feel off and distant and unproductive into starting what you need to start or doing what you need to do. So just be careful, move in silence, and don't tell anybody until it's done. Period.
You know why things are not working out for you? It's because you keep telling people your business. You keep telling people your plans. You keep inviting people to your table and talk about what you want to do. You keep adding people to your plans. Oh, I want to go on this trip. I want to go to Cape Town for a weekend. Do you want to go with? Let's go with. Let's plan this thing together. And then it never happens. It never happens. Why? Everything you want to do doesn't need an accomplish. Doesn't need somebody to do it with you. A lot of your friends and families are holding you back, and you don't even see it. A lot of it. When I started my journey, when I started this whole idea of I want to move to America, I want to do all these things, I want to start a life there, at first, I didn't think I was going to start my life here. I was just like, all right, let me just see how things go. But then the more I went into planning my coming here, the more I was like, no man, I can do this. And I did not tell a single soul about it till everything was finalized. I did not tell anybody, not even my dad. My mom knew about it, but she didn't think I was like serious about it. She knew about, I'd spoke about it to her, and she just thought, it's just one of those things that she's gonna talk about and then forget about and move on. And I made it my work to go and do all these things. And the other thing I'm gonna tell you, stop letting your haters, stop letting your enemies, stop letting these people that talk up behind your back sit at your table. Stop doing that, because at the end of the day, your life is gonna go around impressing them and not yourself. Like, you know the saying when people say like, I'm gonna invite my enemies to the table and they're gonna watch me eat. No, cut them off. Cut completely. Block them. Cut them off. Do not even speak to them. Don't even invite them to any table, because that is negativity at your table. You don't need that. One thing I go by, I cannot be fake. One thing I can never be is be fake. If you are somebody that spoke behind my back, you know that like this friend spoke behind my back, this other girl told me, and now I know, but I'm just gonna act like I don't know and just like hug her and whatever. I don't do all that. If you spoke behind my back or if you did me dirty, then I cannot even stand your presence. I'm gonna tell you the truth, what it is, and please don't be all that And nothing is impossible. You can do anything that you want to be. You can do anything that you want to do, as long as you put in the hard work and stay committed. If you want to start a business, it is possible. If you want to take a trip to the next town that you live at, then that is possible. Like, you just gotta stay committed. Be like, respect yourself, respect your goals, and go for it. And the one last thing that most of you don't understand, because it's like some of you love comfort. You love comfort. You don't like change. You don't like going out there and into this new environment and everything. One thing that I'm very big on, and that I tell each and every one of my friends, anybody that comes in contact with me, you are never gonna make it big in your own community. You are never, I'm telling you this, you are never gonna make it big in your own community. You have to go out there, because in your own community there's like this negativity, people watching you, people talking about you. You're gonna keep living for the people in your community. Move out, move away, go. Like, I'm not saying just pack up and leave. No, I'm not saying that. Like, just get out. Find yourself a space where you are unknown of. A space where nobody knows you. A space where you can flourish without thinking about who's watching me. And most importantly, do not make these things with people. Don't make these plans with people. Make it with God. Because make no plans without God. If you want to prosper and like do these things, do it with God. And if it doesn't work out, don't blame him. Because sometimes God doesn't allow things in your life because of what may happen. Maybe that is not his plan for you right now. Maybe it's in the future. Or just don't blame him if something doesn't happen right now. Oh, I want to go to America right now, but it's taking 2-3 years. Like, what's happening? Maybe you were not ready for that at that moment.
Please stop telling people your business. Please stop telling people your business. Please stop telling people your business. I have to stop telling people things that you wouldn't want the world to know. Because what they will do is the moment you piss them off, the moment that you do something that they don't like, the moment that y'all fall out for any given reason, people will literally use the information that you gave them while you were vulnerable, needing to vent, weaponize it, and use it against you. Then you feeling all crazy because once again, you're having to relive a situation that you got through. And then the person that you vented to that helped you get through that situation is now turning back and throwing it in your face. And not only is they throwing it in your face, they telling the world about the moment when you was down. The moment that they was supposed to have had your back. And I'm gonna handle my problems with God. Me and God gonna talk. Me and my man gonna talk. Me and my mama gonna talk. I'm good.
Stop telling people anything until it has actually happened. Whether it's a new job that you're getting, a new brand deal you might be receiving, a new person you might be marrying, doesn't matter what it is. Don't tell people anything until it's done. And guess what? If people get mad that you choose to keep it secret and you choose to keep it to yourself to protect yourself, you choose to keep, for example, you meeting someone secret until you marry them. If they get mad at you for that, you cut them off. Instant, cut them off. Those aren't real friends. Those aren't real people. Those are people who want to know things about you so that they can talk. Because someone who truly loves you and someone who truly cares about you would respect and love that you are keeping things private to keep yourself safe. Because people's energy and evil eye is so real. So never post things until they are done. If you're eating at a restaurant, you don't post the food until you finish eating. If you're jumping on a plane, you do not post that until you are at your destination. Evil eye is real and energy is real, so keep things private.
Some of y'all need to hear this. Stop telling everybody your business. Stop telling everybody your goals. Stop telling everybody what you're going to do. Stop telling everybody your plans, your to-do list, everything like that. Stop. Some people are genuinely not for you. And they will try to wish evil and send evil or negative energy your way just to see you fail. And it would be the people you least expect. I stopped telling people my goals and what I'm going to do a long time ago. I just do it. I just show up. And then they'd be like, oh, wow, I didn't know you were doing that. Yeah, I know you didn't. I just popped up with it. Because nobody's going to block what's for me. Because I keep everything I do a secret until I do it. Keep your goals to yourself.
Honey, sometimes you have to play the fool for the fool until you can distance yourself from a situation. Manipulators need something to manipulate. They need something to work with, to mold. So the absolute best way to navigate that is to starve them of anything they can use against you. What's a potter gonna do without clay? A painter can't do anything without paint, and a manipulator can do nothing without your information or reaction. Creative Bliss said it beautifully, honey. Go numb, play dumb, and keep your business to yourself. Whew. Bars. Boundary up. Hope this helps.
Don't tell people about your plans. They will sabotage you. Don't tell people about your weaknesses. They will use them against you. Don't tell people about your failures. They will always see you as a failure and never give you the opportunity. Don't tell people about your next big move. Move in silence and zip your mouth. Take action and shock them with your results. Don't tell people your secrets. Only a fool reveals secrets. Don't tell people your income. or the source of your income, which always makes them wonder.
Your success rate drops dramatically when you tell people what your plans are, and there are two reasons why. The second one is probably more common, but the first one is just as concerning because guess what? Not everybody cares. That's not to say that they want you to fail, but not everybody has the vision that you have. And so what happens when you tell them and they end up not caring is sometimes you shift your focus from accomplishing your plans to how can I make them care? And when you do that, you're fighting a battle you can't win because they simply do not care. Your plans are your plans. If it doesn't affect them, humans are naturally selfish, not always in a bad way, but they don't care. But reason number two is a little bit more scientific because this one is all about the dopamine in your brain. When you tell people, like your friends and family, what your plans are, you're more likely to get positive feedback from them, whether it's a good or bad idea. And when you get that positive feedback before you actually do anything, you now feel a sense of accomplishment and you haven't even done anything. Dopamine is responsible for the amount of pleasure we feel in our bodies, but it's also responsible for how motivated we are. And now that you received your shot of dopamine, you lose all motivation and you begin to get addicted to telling people your plans instead of actually doing them.
Stop telling people your plans. Stop telling people your business. You need to start protecting yourself and your vision. Not everybody has good intentions for you. And as much as you can have good intentions for them, you can have all the love in the world for them, they can shit on it. Some people will literally take it and shit on it and not care. I think sometimes so much really kind people want to give so much to everybody, but not everybody can receive the gifts that you have. Not everybody is on this level to even think about receiving it, you know? People operate in so many different kinds of ways. And honestly, some people just are bitches. Like, genuinely, they suck. And you can't trust everybody. As much as you might want to, as much trust as you have in yourself, keep that trust for yourself. I'm not saying don't trust everybody, cut everybody off. But just be fucking careful. Not everybody has good intentions. Someone who's really empathetic, I genuinely wish everybody was good. I wish they were. But some people have so much compounded trauma and so many negative things that they've taken with them from their childhood into their adult life that you just can't share everything with them. Stop telling your business to people that you know are going to shit all over it because you're self-sabotaging. The Mountain Is You is a really good book for that. But I'm telling you right now, don't place your success into the hands of others because you're afraid of it. Heal your fear of success, get to where you want to be, and stop telling people your business.
Y'all better watch out for those friends that be like, oh, you don't tell me everything. Hear me out. Like, first of all, why you want to know everything? Why do you need to know every detail of my life? I don't know about you, but I like being private. I like having some things to myself. Just because you're a friend don't mean I have to tell you everything. And if I do, are you trying to use that against me? Are you trying to use it to compare yourself to my life? What's going on here? And literally, when I have nothing to say or have great things to say, are you digging for more? Like, do you want something to be negative in my life for me to tell you? Because is that the deep root of having a friendship, is telling all the bad stuff that's happening in my life when it's no bad stuff that's happening? What are you really looking for? Deep friendships to me is when you can talk about any and everything, meaning the stars, the moon, politics, religion, all the above, sex, everything, right? But it doesn't require you to tell me your deepest, darkest secrets. Like I don't need that. I keep things sacred. I don't tell everybody everything, and that's because I value myself and I value things that's important to me. So if I don't tell you everything that's going on in my life, then that means I don't want you to know. Watch out for them friends, ladies, because people are trying to get in your business for all the wrong reasons.